Warning, this podcast contains spoilers.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the SE on TV podcast for Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5, Episode 13, Principia. I hope I'm saying that right. I am your host, Jacob, and with me today is...
Cleo!
Rachel's not here today. She is not feeling well, but that's okay. We wish her the best, and, God bless and happy healing.
Yes.
So, I loved last week's episode. And the episode before that as well, because we're getting all these new, not new characters, but like these old faces coming back. I forgot about, but as soon as I saw them, like, oh yeah, I remember you. And so there was it two? No, I think it was just one character who came back.
Von fucking Strucker.
Yeah.
I have expressed...
Not Von Strucker, like...
the son of Von Strucker.
Evil, yeah, not evil Hydra Von Strucker, but little Von Strucker.
Well, Hive... Was it Hive? Yeah, Hive inducted him, basically, into Hydra. Made him do his shit, So, he, whether he wanted to or not, followed in his dad's footsteps.
I thought he died.
I did too, and I remember us having this crazy long discussion about how disappointed, at least I was, in the Von Struckers, because the father got killed by Ultron, like, super quick, after being totally humiliated by the Avengers, and then the son, who had promise, was then killed. And I was just like, oh, well, the Struckers, I guess, the Von Struckers really just suck. But he's back.
Okay, so I had to go back because I thought he had died. So I had to go back and I had to look up the last episode that he was in. So I remember this now. So he was freaking out. He was broken. Then they put him in the memory thingy that Coulson, went through to get his memories back. And then that's how he got photographic memory, scary photographic memory.
Honestly, what I thought had happened was I thought he was brain dead. I didn't think he was dead. I thought he was, the machine turned his brain to mush. But it didn't. It gave him
I thought he died.
Super memory, which is really very scary. It's really scary.
Mm-hmm. So he's talking to his little therapist.
Oh my god.
I didn't like this. It was scary. It was really scary. He stabs his therapist because his therapist is kind of sick. No,
his therapist was doing the best he could for him.
Yeah.
His therapist didn't want them to pump him so full of drugs. He never had an independent thought again.
Maybe they should have.
They probably should have. You're absolutely right. No, but he was a good therapist, from what I could tell. The 5 seconds he was on screen.
Yeah. But bitch lady. I didn't bother to remember her name.
No, Ruby.
Because I think she's gonna die soon.
Ruby, the blondie.
Is Ruby the daughter?
Ruby's the daughter. I don't know the mother's name. She's just a general
or
something.
Bitch lady. They recruit Von Strucker. We'll get back to them a little later.
Recruit,
it was gross.
I think it was more like abduct.
Yeah.
He was in there against his will. He didn't know where he was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they want him because, he's a Von Strucker and, he has information or whatever.
Yeah. And since he remembers literally everything, they want to pick his brain.
Mm-hmm. We'll get back to that. It was nasty, and we'll get back to it.
Nasty.
Mm-hmm. Can we talk about Deke?
Yeah. I mean, I know he can't help it, but he's back to being annoying. It's not
I
in
didn't
his
find him.
control.
I didn't
It's
find him
like,
so annoying.
yeah, it's an endearing kind of annoying.
Hmm.
But I understand Fitz so well because he's trying to do something really serious, and then here comes this puppy of a child wanting to play catch, and it's like, oh god.
Stuffing Twinkies in his face.
I was like, no, those Twinkies are from the 70s. Oh. To be fair, that was back before things like Twinkies had expiration dates, so technically it's not expired.
But it's gross.
But it's gross, you're right. That was so funny.
Okay, so he's eating his Twinkies, and the fear dimension crack in the universe thing, like that was sealed, but it's like it's like leaking. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it seems like there are gonna keep being events that happen when the energy comes through the gap.
So we see Deke's mom, who is, we found out from last week, is Fitz and Simmons' daughter. And so Deke's mom is, trying, well, not Deke's mom, but an illusion of Deke's mom is, giving him like a mommy speech. And then she gets stabbed by a Kree.
It's really funny because I was like, I knew it, obviously, it was the fear thing. And I was waiting because she was so sweet and giving him advice and like, this is going to turn 360. And then she's like, you should run away. And I'm like, there it is. There's a 360. That's it. Yeah. So, clearly traumatizing.
But we need to seal this damn tear. So they need to go to get them some more gravitonium, which is another plot device, which is coming back. So not just characters are coming back, plot devices are coming back. As well as whatever the company that made Deadlock. They can help Yo-Yo with her damn no arms problem.
I remembered what they were called, and now I can only think of Skynet. But that's not right.
That's not it.
That's not it. Whatever.
No, that's not it. Yeah, but Yo-Yo, she still don't have no arms, and I'm still upset about it.
Yeah.
But they sure it's gonna be okay, because Coulson's got a robot arm. It's all good. Misty Knight might have one soon.
Yes.
And
well,
I like how
season 2.
Yeah. Jessica Jones season 2 on Netflix. Go watch it.
It's hella good.
Yeah, I like it. So Yo-Yo is asking Max, so how do you feel about dating someone with like robot parts? He's like, those aren't the parts I care about.
Yeah. And then Simmons thinks he's talking about the vagina.
No vagina.
Don't worry, her vagina's fine. She wants to have babies.
She does. She mentions she wants to have babies.
I know, that was like such a sad, vulnerable moment for her.
Well, she fell asleep and she woke up and she forgot that she didn't have arms. She started freaking out.
Yeah, she probably tried to push herself off the bed, and then there was nothing to catch her. She ends up on the floor.
Yeah, and then Simmons is comforting her, saying, nothing. I mean, this is just a minor setback in a major operation.
Yeah, she says recovery takes a toll on you, and it does.
But
keep
Mac
going forward.
And Mac doesn't, look at her any differently. He loves her, just fine, like he always did. And then they're gonna make all the babies, and it's gonna be great.
He just wants her to feel better.
Yeah, and then so she helps Yo-Yo back up, and I forget what it is. What did she say exactly? Something along the lines of, it doesn't, like, the steps we take don't have to be big, they just have to point you in the right direction,
Yeah.
kind of like that, which is what Deke's mom always said to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then so that's when Deke was like, "Ha!" Like that moment, the come to Jesus moment.
Yeah. It's like my mom used to say that, and her mom said that to her. Oh, wait a minute.
But he doesn't say
Grandmother.
anything. Oh, and throughout the whole episode, like he's like, you know, referring to Fitz as like an old man.
Yeah, he called him grandpa before he even figured it out.
And then they're gonna play catch.
Yeah.
That's really I think he wants to like say something, he just doesn't know how. But it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's like
it's a timeline issue too. I think he needs to be careful to not say it to them.
I mean, he's the one who bought them the damn wedding ring.
Yeah, because it looked exactly like his mother's. Because it was his mother's. You get into very weird, like, time travel stuff. He's got to be careful what he says.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I don't want to. I mean, they probably will do this just because they've opened up the possibilities to do this. But like, I don't like when, you know, this weird, you know, what's that? There's a name for it, but it's like a paradox where it's a paradox where you cause things that happen to you later.
So you don't. Well, that's we just experienced that with the gravitonium. Because Fitz invents puts the gravitonium in the what's the big ship called? It's not the Quinjet. What's the big one?
The bigger Quinjet.
Fitz puts the gravitonium in the engine of the big ship, but he saw it before he does it. So he's gonna do it. Does he do it because he came up with it first, or because he saw it first? That's the same thing with the. It's similar. Maybe not exactly the same, but.
No, I think that's it. Yeah, there's a name for it. I don't know what it is,
Yeah,
but I learned about it on Doctor Who.
I try very hard not to think too hard about time travel stuff because it hurts the brain. If you don't think too hard, suspension of disbelief, my friends, it'll take you a long way.
Which I need to do a lot with the show. Okay, so they gotta go. You know, get this guy who's an old friend of Mac. You know, they do some catching up, and it's really great. I like seeing Mac and his friends because Mac just has great chemistry with everybody.
Mac Hammer.
Okay, so Mac calls him Candyman, and he called Mac Hammer because he liked MC Hammer.
And then Coulson can't fucking help himself, and right before they're gonna touch the gravitonium, can't touch this.
Can't touch this.
I was just like, you couldn't fucking help yourself because you're Coulson. And he had like that little like smirk, too, where it's like he knew he was doing something that would piss Mac off.
I mean, he does that. Like Coulson is not the time, but so they're trying to get this gravitonium, and they're also trying to get like the technology to help with Yo-Yo. Unfortunately, they're not doing that program anymore. They like said like that Deathlock program, like that it's shit. We're not doing that anymore. It's not working. Which is a bummer because actually there was another ulterior motive. Daisy was trying to see if they could use this technology to save Coulson, which they need to stop doing.
They do, because he told them to stop, and they should stop.
But they don't listen.
They didn't listen the fucking first time when they tried to bring Coulson back, and he was in agony, and it was painful. I'm mad at them. I'm mad at the both of them. Because he says, don't fucking do it, and as soon as he walks away, they're like, we're doing it. It's like, no, you don't understand. This isn't like him saving your lives all those times. This is not, you will not be saving his life. Stop. I'm very mad at the two of them. I'm sorry. I got emotional.
I understand. Like, I'm mad at them, but I understand because like it's Coulson and like they love Coulson and you know they don't want Coulson to die. But the thing is, he's he's dead already. Let's be honest. He's dead
been
already.
yeah, he had his life extended already. He doesn't want to do it again.
He's a dead man walking. Like his flesh is dead.
Yeah, I mean, you want to save him, but what's the cost?
And see, like we don't want dead men walking on this team. You know, like things rot, they fall off, they're stinking. Like we don't want to get Coulson all like disgusting and with worms and whatever. So we got to turn on the Summer's Eve commercial. Daisy, I'm not feeling so fresh.
Down there. Isn't that what Summer's Eve is?
I think that's what it is. I saw a commercial for it.
It's a lady cleaner.
Yes, I know.
Anyway. Yeah, no, they should stop. Because that's what destroy. I think we should talk about right now. What are our theories of what's gonna destroy the world? Because now I'm torn.
So I feel like with the first half of the season, with the whole thing of like Daisy destroying the Earth, that had to have come from somewhere. So I feel like Daisy indirectly destroyed the Earth, not necessarily. She didn't do it on purpose, of course, and I didn't think she knew that what was going to happen. But like something's going to go down where like her powers like explode, and like they literally explode the Earth. I just don't know what that's going to be, though.
See, I think that Daisy destroying the Earth has always just been an, guilty by association thing. She was in the wrong place the wrong time, and then everyone was like, oh, she was there, she must have destroyed the Earth. Right now, like, I was thinking in this episode, as I was watching, I was like, they're fucking with gravitonium. They are shoving gravitonium into this tear in space. I'm thinking that's what destroys the Earth.
Maybe.
But then I was thinking back to what other timeline Yo-Yo said. To where the what destroys the Earth is them trying to save Coulson. So maybe it's the Deathlock program that...
See, but how does the... I don't know, how does the Deathlock program destroy the Earth? How does the Deathlock program literally tear the... But we already had evil robots.
More evil robots!
Don't you remember the thing? Robots. Do you remember the evil robots? The world would be changed forever?
The LMDs?
No, the other evil robots.
What other?
Ultron.
Ultron, oh yeah.
You know the big thing that everyone forgets that happened?
You mean the one. He was one robot that made...
Yeah, but, well, it was one robot that made a bunch
robots.
of other robots. Yeah.
He made little bitch robots. Yeah.
The show loves robots. The show loves robots.
Well, it makes it easy for them to do whatever violent shit they want to a robot.
Yeah.
Because that
disembowelments and everything.
Yeah. That happened first or second episode, where Mac rips the face off of one of them, and he's like, "Oh, well, we can go ham now, because they're all robots."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but speaking of this gravitonium, this shit is crazy. They need to get gravitonium. They find out that there was a giant ass ship with a bunch of gravitonium on it that's on the bottom of the ocean. So they got to fish it out. So they attempt to lift it up out of the sky with the bigger Quinjet. But the ship actually wasn't in the ocean, it was in the sky.
Yeah, and Deke had that moment where like his intelligence shone through, because the whole time it was like, oh, he's not very smart.
Mm-hmm.
But he is in the think out of the box survival kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Um,
He's like, what if it's in the sky? He also
it's in
knows
the
how
sky.
gravitonium works because it powered like everything on the lighthouse.
Yeah. So the gravitonium ship was struck by lightning, and then the gravitonium went crazy, and it, shot it up.
Mm-hmm.
And then so we got we got Coulson, we got Mac, and all the gang. They not all of the gang, but they're up in the ship, a, you know, a giant ass ship, not a spaceship, a sea ship
No, yes, a sea ship in the sky.
in the sky. I love this.
That was awesome. And I think my favorite part about that was the Candyman saying, "That is crazy. Does this crazy stuff happen all the time?" And then everyone
Like,
goes, "Yeah,
yeah.
yeah," basically. And the pilot said, "Yeah." The pilot, who didn't even go into the future, said, "Yeah, this kind of crazy stuff happens all the time." And it's like, yeah,
That happened last week.
love it. So funny.
But let's see. A bitch lady is up there. She's getting the gravitonium. Um, so little showdown, and then Mac's friend is having a fucking field day. He's like, yeah, I got to see robots fighting. There was a fucking ship in the sky.
Yeah.
There's a fucking shotgun axe on the table. And then Mac gets a new catchphrase.
What's the new catchphrase? Did I
You
miss
know,
it?
maybe- Yeah, do you remember? It was an entire arc in the episode. Like he calls him Mac Hammer.
Yeah.
And then so like towards like the end of the episode when like he's like Mac is shooting at people and chopping them to bits with a shotgun, he's like, it's hammer time, bitch.
I don't know how I missed that.
Yeah, well that's I thought it was funny.
That is
So
hilarious.
with all the empty hammer jokes in this episode. But the ship's gonna fall out of the sky, and then so like they gotta like kill everybody and get the fuck out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Which reminds me, oddly, this reminded me of like, this is a very obscure Disney movie, but there was a Disney movie called Sky High, which was about superheroes who went to high school, and the high school is in the sky. And at the end of the movie, the school falls out of the sky. It was giving me that.
You know what? It felt like to me, because they went in, no problem, didn't activate any of the robots, and then as they're leaving, all the robots attack them. I'm like, that is a D&D scenario. They did not activate the NPCs until they got the gravitonium. It's just like that sounds like a D&D. Mm-hmm.
I never played D&D.
I miss it. We haven't played in so long.
I want to try it out. Just once, just to see how I fare.
It's good. It's good time.
Yep. So the D&D mission is done. People are back at the ship. Deke goes in to tell Simmons and Yo-Yo. He's like, "Hey, they're back on the ship." Oh wait, no, I just heard the thing, and like, you're my grandmother.
I'm
hey.
having an existential crisis.
But like this actor, kudos to the actor, just for having like the best faces.
He does. Yeah.
On the show.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, and still calling Fitz grandpa, but with a new meaning.
Yeah, now he really means it.
Mm-hmm. Did I miss anything? I feel like that was really short.
Oh
wait, yeah,
a
Von
lot of the
Strucker
Strucker
and
stuff happened.
Von Strucker and Ruby and the nasty children.
Nasty children.
So bitch lady, in order to get the information out of Von Strucker, tells
Imps her daughter out.
Yes,
Which
that's
it's seeming
what happened.
that's her bio daughter. That's her real daughter.
Yeah, I mean, you would assume so.
Just the way she talks about her mother.
Yeah.
Like, really makes it feel like it's her real mother.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe she stole her.
Maybe.
She stole the baby.
And has just pretended. But I feel like either way, the daughter believes she's really her daughter.
Yeah. I mean, if she hadn't known anybody else,
Mm-hmm.
all throughout her life, then she would, think that, even if she isn't. Yeah. Uh, but Von Strucker, he's not having any of that shit. But then, then the thing that happened, and I didn't like it.
And she's like, we could take over. It could be our team, and my mom won't know until it's too late. And I'm like, Strucker, dude, you cannot be that dumb. And apparently he is.
But he was.
Dumb.
So he falls into it. He's on the team now, this team that they're creating, and so I want to see who the rest of these team members are, because we got Von Strucker and we got Absorbing Man, and I still don't remember his name. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel like his last name's Creole or something like that.
That sounds right.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm lucky I remember the names of our protagonists.
For some reason, I thought both of these people were dead. Like when, like a couple episodes ago where they recruited Creel, like I'm like, oh, didn't you die? Like, I don't know. I just, if I haven't seen anybody for a while, I assume they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got 2 of these new team members. So I'm thinking, I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to get my hopes up to like just too high, but we're recruiting these like old foes from the past. So I'm thinking maybe Sky's dad might be thrown into the mix.
Ooh. They would have to do something to his brain.
They might have to like try to recreate that Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
Mr. Hyde serum.
That'd be tough. That'd be really messed up too, because I feel like as soon as Sky saw that, she would actually try and kill her. You fucked with my dad?
Because I remember because as of right now, Sky's dad is alive, but they did the Tahiti thing on him. He has false memories. He doesn't know what really happened, what went down with his wife and his daughter. He thinks he's a veterinarian.
Yeah.
As far as he knows, he doesn't have any children.
Yeah.
But you know what? Coulson was awakened from, those little false memory things, so maybe he can too.
Yeah,
which is gonna break my heart.
I hope he doesn't, just because he had such a nice, he went through so much shit, and it was nice to see that he had a peaceful end. I mean, don't get me wrong, it would be a very interesting story bit, but just for that character to fucking have some peace. And I think Sky would lose it too if they messed
Nobody
up.
can have peace on this damn show.
That's a good point.
It's not going to happen. I fully expect this in Simmons, but one of them to die.
Yeah.
One of them to die after the damn baby is born.
I don't want to talk about it.
And it's probably going to be Fitz.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it either, but it's going to happen.
I don't want to talk about it.
See, if I keep saying it's going to happen, then it might not happen. Because I keep saying that Bobby and Hunter are going to come back, and they're not. So.
Oh.
See, you put the energy out into the universe. They say, "Ask and you shall receive." Well, I keep asking, and I'm not getting anything.
Well, that's because the universe is a bitch. The universe don't give you shit. But I mean, something similar happened in Rebels that I didn't want to happen. That everyone kept saying, Star Wars Rebels. Everyone kept saying this one thing was going to happen, and I was like, no, stop saying that. And then it happened, and I cried forever. So.
Did someone die? Because I'm not caught up. Did someone die?
I'm not going to tell you.
Because, there's really only 2 characters that I honestly would not be okay if them died, and that's Hera and Kanan, because, I love them. They're my babies, so.
They are. Ship mommy and ship daddy.
Exactly. But back to this.
Yeah,
damn show.
We're not talking about Rebels. If you want, we have our Rebels podcast up. If you guys want to go listen to our Rebels podcast,
because we do other shows here. Okay, but next episode, The Devil Complex, and I love that title.
I do too. It's cool.
So, little synopsis: Fitz and Simmons are faced with one of their greatest fears as they search for a way to seal the rift. One of their greatest fears is probably a damn child.
Maybe. Or losing each other or losing a child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because, like, we
you
can't
see,
have
I
somebody
keep...
go to another planet again.
Right, yeah. I keep coming back around to this. They're fucking with gravitonium and they're fucking with this alternate dimension, and that cannot be good.
I want to see if they actually, if this thing were to open up and, like, open back up and they can actually go through.
Ooh.
I want to see what the Stamphere dimension looks like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I
And
guess
to
it would
see
look...
everybody go
Yeah.
there.
Ooh, that'd be terrifying, I
Because,
think.
like, just imagine, like, what all the characters would be, like, experiencing. Like, we know what May is going to be experiencing, and it's terrifying. And then I want to see what Daisy would see, because, like, there's, like, a lot of shit has happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I honestly think that they're going to close the rift, and there will be consequences for closing the rift.
And then then the rift, like, busts open, and then the world is destroyed, and then the world being destroyed is the fear dimension.
Oh, you know what? I hadn't considered that. That's
Because,
interesting.
they opened up this door with the fear dimension, and I'm really interested in it.
Yeah. They could do a lot of very weird stuff with it, too.
After season 3, I thought, like, where the fuck is this show gonna go? Like, they already went to another fucking planet. What else could they possibly do? Well, they're doing this shit. I'm liking this. I'm liking
Yeah,
all of
because
it.
they didn't just do time travel. They did it uniquely.
They did dimension hopping
Yeah, but...
with time travel.
Yeah. Well, not quite. They did time travel, and now they're doing weird dimension stuff. Well, they did weird dimension stuff last season, too. So...
Yeah, multiverses and whatever else, which I'm not here for, but I'm
Thank you,
kind of
Doctor
here for.
Strange. Yeah.
I just want to see if they actually do go dimension hopping, and then, like, for a split second we just see a red cape. It's like whoosh.
Yeah.
Or we see Loki falling in the background somewhere.
Just for 30 minutes. Wait, here he is.
Yeah, so loving the season, and the season is giving me feels, and it's bringing back all the characters that I didn't know that I wanted back, but now I'm here for.
And you
so
know
I
what?
believe that. Mhm.
I laughed because the very first, like, couple shots of the promo for next episode had the Russian guy from last season. And I'm like, if you wanted to hook me for an episode, he's not the character you show me.
I forgot about him.
I know, because he's so forgettable. He's just bland and terrible. And he's coming back. Aren't you excited? Hope they make him interesting this time.
I don't think so. Didn't he have, like, a stupid ass, like, vague name or whatever? And then, like, they were building it up, and it's like, oh,
I can't even remember his name.
No, he had, like, like a code name or whatever. And we're like, oh, what does that mean? It was like, oh, it's just a dude.
Yeah. Not only was it a dude, it was a dude with a vague and uninteresting back. Oh my god, he's Broly. From Dragon Ball Z, he's Broly. Because his motivations and backstory are stupid and don't make sense. And are actually influenced by wrong facts. He's Broly!
That
makes it funny, at least.
I don't know. Like, it doesn't make it better. We'll see. We'll see what they do. Mm-hmm.
That's fine. I'm gonna keep that in mind for next episode. I'm gonna think.
Is he gonna be, like, recruited for this damn team?
He's not alive. He's an LMD. He's dead.
They'll recruit LMDs for the
blew up
damn
in the sub.
army.
I wonder if there's only going to be one of him, or if there's going to be multiple LMDs like last
I
time
don't
we saw
want
him.
multiple of him. No. Stop it.
One is bad enough.
These damn LMDs. I'm still waiting for how they're going to bring Ward back. So I'm thinking it's either one of these LMDs or it's
It's the
something coming
fear
out of that
dimension.
damn fear dimension.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whose fear would it be?
It'd probably be because
Daisy's?
like we saw Hive
Oh,
with Coulson, so I'm thinking like I mean that was kind of him, but I
yeah.
would think it would be Daisy's, or maybe it would be like Fitzsimmons because
It
like
might
he
be
dropped him
Meg.
in the ocean.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Because I feel like maybe Daisy got a lot of closure with him. Kind of like traumatic closure, but it was still like,
But it was there.
yeah. So it might not be. I feel like there's a lot of like father mother things that could scare the hell out of Daisy.
Mm-hmm.
Or losing
Poor Daisy.
Coulson. Hey, look at that. Losing Coulson's probably gonna scare the shit out of Daisy. So.
And then that fear is going to come true, and then it's going to come full circle, and then just let Coulson die.
Let it happen.
So on that grim note, that has been our show. It's where can people find you?
They can find me on Cliomoto, Twitter, Twitch, Pinterest, and on Etsy, where you can purchase my lovely tiaras that I keep forgetting to leave on my desk so that I can show you.
Yeah. And you can find me and all of my giggles and gore and monsters and mayhem on Twitter. Tweet me throughout the life at TuneOverland. That's TONOWHERELEND. Join the Neverland Society. This has been the Ask the TV podcast for Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And you can follow all of us. We have little lower thirds right there that you can follow us at, and all our information down below here on our Twitch channel where we stream all of our live shows. If you can't catch us on the live shows, you can catch us over on YouTube, where we'll post that later. You can watch it there, and then you can follow us on your favorite apps, your YouTubes and your Google Pluses, your Twitters and your MySpaces, and your Hotmails and whatever else you kids use at ASOTV Podcasts. Good night, everybody.
Good night. There are actually a few like new social medias that have popped up, and I've just been like, no. Like I have to say no because I can hardly handle what's available right now.